The cycle details encompass all the information related to one incident of arrest. So it's either from the booking, they got arrested, brought them in and booked them, or again, the court ordered prints. They got a ticket, they didn't ever get arrested, they went to court, got charged, court orders a booking, we get sent the prints. So you'll see an arrest, possibly court information, and possibly a custody tab on one cycle if any of those other two apply. And they'll look like that. Can you guys see all that? It's kind of small. Under the cycle of arrest, where we went over, well, this one's a little different, it's burglary, but whatever they got arrested for, the next tab under that says court. And that may be different from what they are arrested for. If they got arrested on this one for second-degree burglary, and they went to court, and they're charging them with third degree or something completely different, as long as either the docket or the date of arrest and arrest number match, it'll attach it to that arrest. And it's about 98% accurate right now. Sometimes it doesn't match properly, but for the most part it is pretty accurate. And it's whatever they're charged with. So if they went to court, they got arrested for DUI, but the court DWAI, you can see two separate, completely different charges in one case. That can be a little confusing for some people. It should show, again, the felony or misdemeanor, whatever they were charged with. And it'll show the court disposition. In this case, this person was found guilty of second-degree burglary of dwelling. The disposition date, which is the date they were found guilty, and then the sentence, they got 2 years Department of Corrections. The court stuff may or may not be part of the cycle, but if you see it, that's because they went to court and they were found guilty, and that's what that means. Where we run into a lot of the problems, especially I think with people that you guys are working with, they went to court, it's either an older case or for some reason it didn't attach, like the agency didn't provide the correct docket, so and they couldn't attach it properly. So they have gone to court or they've been arrested for a felony, and when they went to court, it got pled down to a misdemeanor. And because it didn't attach, or because it's so old, I don't think they started to attach automatically until 2000. It's just on his record as a felony burglary and not, misdemeanor theft or whatever he actually pled to. So if that's the case, the court didn't automatically attach it. It's up to the individual to provide CBI with the court dispositions. And then we can update his record. The arrest part that shows a felony won't go away. We'll just add that court tab that shows that it was pled to a misdemeanor. So it'll still show an arrest as a felony. It'll just have updates with it.
So
that comes from the court?
The court part, we can add the disposition, but for instance, this part, the court, that's from the court. That the court automatically attaches that. But again, it attaches it to the arrest, so it can be completely different. If they decided to charge him with something completely different and petty or whatever, and we show the arrest, however the arrest came in, that still stays there.
So how do they get the disposition to? They give you a call?
They can call us, they can fax it, they can mail it, they can bring it down to us.
What's the number?
Our number is 303-239. I know my number is why don't I know? 4208 is our number, and I don't know our fax machine number, so it might actually be on my card. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't ever fax anything to myself.
Yeah.
But our fax number, that's Michelle's card, is 303-239-5858. And if they do fax this information, you want to make sure that they include legibly their name and a contact phone number or address, just in case we have any questions, or if they want the information that they sent to us sent back to them.
You mean a confirmation?
Yes, if they want the paperwork. Some people will mail us the original paperwork, and they'll want it sent back. If they don't request us to send it back, we'll just shred it.
But if we fax something to you, is there a process to send a confirmation back?
If you include, and I believe, and I don't do the seals and dispositions, so you may want to have someone call, or I can check and email you guys back. I believe that the only time they'll give you a confirmation that we received it and it's been processed is if you request it. Okay. So on whatever they fax us or send us, if they write, please call when completed, I believe they will do that, but it's not automatic. And they have, I think, 30 days to complete it from the time they receive it.
Okay. So they can always check Within
They can
30
always
after
give us a
30
call
days.
and see what the status is, exactly. And we are open 24/7, so they can call whenever they want, and we can check on it for them. So again, that's just a closer look of what the arrest cycle 1 would look like. Again, one of our biggest concerns with why the courts may not attach after we go to this lights-out system is the docket numbers. That's mainly how they attach right now. And agencies, for some reason, can't get it right on how to write them out. So they should be like D0 and they'll put a DO. And if that's the case, it won't attach to it. Right now we can fix it. After April, we're not going to see it to fix it. And I don't know what our process is going to be, if we're going to go through periodically and check all our records manually and see if things have attached correctly. I'm not sure what that policy is going to be like. So it's going to be, after April, it's going to be a lot more on the individual to make sure the record is correct.